Hey guys, it's Bristol. Today I'm going to be playing some rocket racing and talking a little bit about the gaming industry in general. So, I'm going to start off with talking a little bit about Fortnite. So Fortnite, obviously, a massive game, biggest game in the world. But I find it interesting because they're kind of trying to monopolize the gaming industry. Oh god. So, as everybody knows, Fortnite recently came out with new modes in Rocket Racing, Fortnite Festival, and Lego Fortnite. So, Fortnite right now is really like 6 games in one. Because you have, obviously, Battle Royale, the 4 game mode. And then you have Rocket Racing, which is another game mode. You have Fortnite Festival, which is like Rock Band, obviously, which is another game mode. You have Lego Fortnite, which is kind of like Minecraft, survival game mode. You have Save the World, which a lot of people forget about now, which is like a tower defense game mode, basically. And you also have Creative, where you can make basically any game mode you want in it. So Creative is really infinite game modes, but I'll just count it as one. So you really have 6 games in one, and it's a free game. Like, other companies would easily charge $100 for this game, but Fortnite made it free. And they have such a big player base that they can, and they can just sell cosmetics. They don't have to do anything else, which is interesting. They really aren't like making a proper monopoly off of this game, and it all comes down to the kids that they're selling it to. Because the kids that they're selling it to, games kind of like an addiction. So the kids that they're selling it to just want more and more. It's hard for them to be satisfied. They always want something more, something better. They always want to get a new skin. Especially because Fortnite is focusing a lot more on cosmetics now and releasing good skins. Because that's their source of revenue. Without skins, they're not making money. And if they're not making money, then the game can't go on because they're not profitable. I find it interesting, these one-off games that are growing in popularity. So like last year, Only Up, they made so much money off that. Earlier this year, Lethal Company, now Pal World is being like that. They all have this things in common, that they're made by a small developer and small development teams, just as kind of like a cool project that people end up loving. They make a bunch of money off of it, and now everybody's getting sued. On a whole though, I do think that these games are good for like the gaming from a business perspective, because with these games people are spending more money on games, which then, you know, Steam will take 5 or 10% of the money, I don't know what it is, and that'll help them make better changes, make better CSGO lands, make better improvements to the UI, whatever it is. So overall I do think it's good, but at the same time the Pal World devs already made about $160 million before taxes and stuff in their first 2 weeks, which is insane. I don't know how you're making that much off of a game of murdering Pokemon. Going back to the topic of being like addicted to gaming, I totally used to be. Like, I would not get off of my game no matter what I wanted to do. So back like COVID times, and a little bit before, a little bit after COVID, I was easily playing like 4 to 6 hours a day of Fortnite every single day. Like literally every day. And when you think about it, that time like really adds up. Because over a week, let's say I play 5 hours, over a week that's 35 hours. That is literally a job. Which kids all around are still playing that much, which is insane, but also I did it myself, so I have the experience of knowing that. I do find it interesting though, just how much some people play. It's like Jinxie, for example, he has over 10,000 hours on Siege now, and they say that if you do something for 10,000 hours, you should be a master at it. He's still hardstuck plat. Don't get me wrong, he's making millions off Twitch, but he is still hardstuck plat nonetheless. Which is interesting, because I would think that if you play a game for that insane amount of time, then you should be pretty good. I probably have I'm probably closing on 5,000 hours on Fortnite now, and I think with another 5,000 I'd be master at it. Like that, with another 5,000 I could win LCS. Like, I honestly think that. But also, if I do play another 5,000 hours, then that's an addiction. Like, gaming is, in some senses, is really not that different from drugs or alcohol or cigarettes, in that it is an addiction that is hard to stop. Because once you get into games, you just get more and more into them, and it's hard to get yourself out of it. Because there's always new games coming out, there's always new updates for existing games coming out, there's always something new to do in gaming, which is why people love gaming so much. Something that I do think is good for the gaming industry is something like DreamHack, where, if you don't know, DreamHack is basically a LAN where you bring your computer for a weekend, and you can play for 72 hours straight if you want. They also usually have tournaments there that you can compete in. So, like last year, if you did good enough in DreamHack, then you qualify to the Gamers 8, where you could win $4 million, which, who doesn't want $4 million? So literally anybody could have qualified for that, as long as you pay $100 for a ticket for DreamHack. DreamHack brings a more physical aspect to gaming, so it's not just online. Going back to Fortnite now, the FNCS format's terrible. And I think that's really interesting, how they still have server bugs. And Fortnite and Epic Games are worth, like, billions of dollars, many, many billions of dollars. Yet they cannot fix a bug that has been around for chapters, for literal years. I feel like that's very interesting. And I think that they're not doing a good enough job of promoting like good maps and creative as well. Because I'm sure you guys have seen, but like Jamaica's Own Wars, for example. Like, that's one of the better ones. But then you just have all these copy and pasted box PvP, Monkey Box PvP, World Beers box PvP, Friday the 13th box PvP, I don't even know. Like, there are some actually good maps that are in like Discovery, like the Forever Zone Wars by Jeremy. That's like an actually good map with thought put into it, which there needs more of that. There needs more thought to be put into what Fortnite is promoting, and not just say, oh, this map is getting traction, let's promote it, and put on the Discovery. Even with like Forever Zone Wars though, there are like already copies of it, which is crazy. It's kind of like an American company comes up with a product, and then the Chinese company just instantly rips it off and makes a product for half the price and the same quality. That's kind of like what Fortnite is experiencing now, is like knockoffs. Because they had to take down a bunch of maps recently, including some that are like Niger box fights, because we all know what they're trying to insist there. And immature kids who play this game, which is 90% of people who play this game is immature kids. Or kids, I'll just say kids. A lot of them are immature. They want to play this game to have fun, because that's what games are at the end of the day. You play games to have fun. But something like that is not a very funny joke in my opinion, or at least for a multi-billion-dollar company to be allowing that, and not just allowing it but promoting it. I feel like it's a very, very bad look on them, and that they need to fix some stuff internally, because you don't want to be promoting racism basically to young kids, but you are, because that is your fan base basically, and you're trying to make your fan base happy. I mean, it's making people happy. Like those maps and all the copy and pasted Zone Wars and Box Fight and whatever maps, they're getting tens of thousands of plays every day, tens of thousands of active players. I bet that if I went to Monkey Box Fights right now, it probably has close to 10,000 players. Which, also, the Fortnite map payouts, I feel like are way too much, because they're giving people so much money for maps, yet they're decreasing the FNCS prize pool, and FNCS is what people want. People don't want copy and pasted creative maps, if we're being honest here. on that note, I'm gonna end this video. I'll see you guys tomorrow. See you guys soon. Peace.